Hi, Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. I do hope that today finds you well. The card that I've drawn for the collective today is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So when this card's in reverse, to me it talks about the need for healing, the need for self-forgiveness, the need for compassion, the need for having a look at your emotions and seeing where they may be boiling over or how they may be affecting you in a possibly negative way. It also calls for self-love. It could also talk about blocked creativity, and it could talk about the need for you to forgive yourself or others about some things that are going on at the moment. It can also talk about being overly judgmental of yourself and possibly being overly judgmental of others. So this card, though, I think calls for us to forgive ourselves for the past mistakes that we may have made, right? And we've all made them, right? We've all been there. We've all done stuff that we regret. We've all been in situations where we've acted in a way that has later brought some sort of form of guilt or shame or regret to ourselves. But we also need to understand that we're human, right? And all we can do is the very best that we can do in the situation that we find ourselves. And sometimes, we find ourselves in those situations where we act inappropriately. It's all for learning, right? That's the way I try to look at things. I try to look at it and go, okay, well, yep, I really stuffed up there. How could I have done that differently? What could I do in the future? And try and give that a little bit of thought so that the next time we find ourselves possibly in a similar situation, we've thought about it, right? We've thought about, well, that's right, I said that I would try this when I'm in this situation. So let's give it a go. Let's try that, whatever it was that you came up with, and see whether that brings about a different conclusion to the situation or a different feeling within you that you find more acceptable, more in balance with who you want to be and how you want to display yourself in the world today. So some questions that you might want to ask yourself are, what past mistake do I need to forgive myself for? Pick one or two. We've probably got lots and lots. And if you're anything like me, you've got more than you can possibly write about in any given day, right? Pick one or two and just really start to delve down into, how can I, what do I need to forgive? What do I need to heal? How can I do that? And do it for yourself. It's important that, we all become as self-sufficient as we can be. If there's something really important, though, or really significant for you that you don't think you can handle it alone, then please, please, please ask for help. Go see a therapist, go see a psychologist, go see a psychiatrist or a counsellor, or, your best friend or your mum or your dad or whoever you have in your life that can be a really good sounding board for you. But please, if you really think that you can't do this or deal with this on your own because the situation feels too big, too much for you to handle, then please ask for and receive the help that you need. Otherwise, if you think it is something that you can do, then dig down into that and really feel, how can I forgive myself and how can I heal from this particular situation? Another question you might want to ponder is, what does self-acceptance look like to you? Because it will be different for all of us, right? We all are different. We all have our own journeys. We all have our own different experiences and perceptions and understandings of the world around us. So really ask yourself the question, what does self-acceptance look like for me? How do I embody that? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What can I do to help bring that self-acceptance to me more often? Another question that you might want to ask for the Ace of Cups in reverse is, what can I do to open myself up and live more fully in the present moment, in the emotions that I'm feeling? What can I do to open myself up so I can live more fully? And the last question may be, how am I being overly protective of myself, of a situation, of a person in my life? And is it appropriate that I'm feeling that way towards me, towards yourself, I should say, towards the other person or the situation? And if not, what can I do to balance that protective need that I have with more appropriate level of protectiveness, right? I'm not saying take it away completely if it may be valid that you're actually feeling the protective level that you're feeling, but it may also not be. So just give it some consideration. Just have a think about, am I acting in an overly protective way, and is it an appropriate response to the person, the situation, or myself, the situation that I find myself in? All good questions for the Ace of Cups in reverse. That's all I have for today. I do hope that your day continues to go well, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.